Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another rabid Hoyo shill with another rabid take. Except this time it's going to be by a ZZZ creator by the name of Clever Fox Soul and AI allegations against Wuthering Waves. And to fully understand the phenomenon of why this guy is so angry and in that process being so stupid, you've got to understand something about the grudge. The grudge that he has against me, the grudge that he has against Wuthering Waves by proxy, and of course, the absolute absurdity that has come with some of the prior takes that he's made. And so I've actually got a little bit of context over there to show you just how absolutely insane this guy is, and that's from a past video made over a year ago by VXV Fiction, talking about how Fox Soul has just crashed out completely. This is all being said by him in the context of me. So why don't we give the intro of this video a bit of a listen?
Don't go out of your fucking way to go try to badmouth a fucking website that you clearly don't know jack shit about, because you're the same motherfucker that went out of your goddamn fucking way to fucking say that Hoyoverse was trying to do everything it can to stop to sabotage Wuthering Waves with its fucking voice actors.
That's Fox Soul in the background, having a bit of a moment on stream. Some could say that he was intoxicated with some sort of substance. I'm kind of a firm believer that I don't think anybody sober would talk like that to such a degree about another content creator live on a broadcast.
That was 5. I counted 5.
Fucking talking about your goddamn dumb fucking goddamn it's not
We just...
my fault, ha 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 ha. Go yourself. I want demon dick. I want my demon dick.
So, yeah, that was a segment from Fox Soul on one of his streams. He happened to also be playing Love and Deep Space at the same time, so, like, I don't know, maybe, like, that game, like, kind of got to him, but it was wild, right? That was one of the craziest crash outs you've ever seen. And it's safe to say that this guy got farmed the fuck out of for crashing out like that in regards to me and my content. And so, I think ever since then, he's had a massive grudge against WuWa, decided to go to Zenless Zone Zero to kind of, like, you can see over here, he's, like, he's a bang boo now. That's like his VTuber, PNG tuber avatar. He's a bang boo. And so naturally, right, the point being made before was that he has some allegations against WuWa. And this time, the allegation is based around AI. ZZZ Grifter, Clever Fox Soul, has been confirmed to have partial blindness. I only see 3 fingers. This is clearly AI. This seems almost unbelievable at first, because this would lead you to believe that this guy is actually blinder than Qiuyuan, a canonically blind unit from Wuthering Waves. Yes, because this is 3 fingers over here, and then another one, the index, and then the thumb is showing up over there. It looks pretty normal, it looks pretty crisp, and most people would say it makes a ton of sense. But as you can see from a segment on his stream over here, this is what ended up getting explicitly highlighted and talked about. You can see the zoom in on the hand. And thankfully, I've also gotten the excerpt from his stream where apparently he dives on into this. So why don't we give this a bit of a look and see what the reasoning is from this guy's end.
And every single one of these hands, there is something fucking weird. Like, even this.
So, I don't know if... It also sounds like he's intoxicated again, much like he was in that previous clip we heard before.
It's 3 fucking fingers.
Is it?
It's 3 fingers.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3.
This is my average hater, ladies and gentlemen. This is my average hater.
Where's the 4th?
It's right there, bro. It's literally right there. Maybe he can't count higher than 3?
This is the official PlayStation 5 artwork.
Is he spinning still? It comes off a little bit unhinged, right? This doesn't really seem normal, right? This seems really odd, right? It feels like he's losing it, right? Even his chat realizes there's still 5 fingers. Yeah, it says right down here. It's still 5 fingers, though, but yeah, it's weird. Surely he backtracks on this, right?
We know for a fucking fact.
Yeah?
That fucking straight up.
Uh-huh.
WuWa uses AI.
Okay, that's our evidence. All right, awesome. That's the argument that was actually presented forth by Fox Soul. We made sure to get all of the context for this accusation over here. So why don't we go ahead and read some of this post a little bit further? Will he ever figure out the concept of black gloves? We will have to wait and see. Banger tweet overall, and of course, not a very good look for the Zenless0 community. You know, I would have had a lot more respect for him if he simply owned up to it being a mistake. Can happen from time to time. But it seems like they are no different from any other drama slot fan base. Spread misinfo one day, use your community to deflect it, on to the next. Hi, Real Charlie, and this is from Chrono S, who I believe is one of his mods, just a weird guy overall. I don't think you know, but 1080p and 4K monitors display 4K images very differently. On 1080p, you can easily zoom in, but on 4K, when you zoom in, the image becomes pixelated, resulting in what you see on stream. So, are we, like, somehow playing, like, some sort of, like, defense of him being blind as shit and literally having what many could consider an active disability? Because I think that personally going ahead and saying that this is 3 fingers, when it clearly shows 4, even on the lower resolution, does imply that there is something physically handicapped about your body. Not very surprising when this is the guy that's seen crashing out so many times in so many different situations. Awesome over here, right? Just a huge W overall. And the craziest thing is, guys, right? We've actually gotten some responses from the man himself. I don't even engage with I don't think he knows how to use a quote retweet, or maybe he does. I don't even engage with Charlie, and the 1 minute segment just shows they keep watching me heart, and they got me blocked because, oh wow. Probably because they realized you are a dumb guy. Bro, WuWa is made with AI. All I said is that for a picture that was given, I couldn't see the other finger. When everyone else in the universe can. With functioning eyesight. Anyways. Yeah, it's possible for AI to be used. The fact is that it's not far-fetched either way with the use of art and AI when the game does use AI and Kuro been transparent about it. Get over it. All games are using AI nowadays for art, game design, coding, etc. I said the hands look weird as shit to me, and yeah, it could be done by AI because AI fucks up hands. Did I say Kuro's using AI? No, I said it's possible. Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks he's spinning. I feel like ex-WuWa player. Yeah, I'm not taking you seriously, Lamau. I feel like I gotta see the quote retweets on this real fast. I find it really disgusting to accuse someone of AI generating without proof first, but of course, it's a failed CC who wants to make a fuss to gain relevance. How did ZZZ fandom allow someone like this to cover the game? This individual is creating false AI accusations because of his hate motive for WuWa. I'm honestly disappointed by the ZZZ content creator space. Ooh. I used to think Hoyoverse couldn't read, but now it seems like they're blind too. Good night. Here I present y'all with the saint of the ZZZ content creation space. What is that even supposed to mean, brother? Do you think I'm blind as well? Nah, that's like not even the proper terminology to use over here. You're on crack, brother. I'm not so sure if these CCs are even graduated, because how come a graduate can be acting this dumb? Making false AI claims is truly nasty. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear at this point. This guy is getting his ass dragged into infinity and beyond. And the funniest part is them like kind of revealing his entire channel is just made with AI art. And so some people would think, oh, as somebody that uses AI art for practically everything, he would know firsthand what AI is. But that's apparently not enough. It just apparently makes you fucking dumb. And that's the main conclusion we can draw from here, right? But it doesn't end here, ladies and gentlemen. Foxhole's actually got some more responses. Get ready for this one. He made a crazy little follow-up. How is that saying AI over Sigurd? Is this even real? Or did he just, like, actually make this up? Because it says AI over Sigurd. I think he inspected Element and then typed this. It actually seems like he inspected Element and then typed this. This doesn't even look real. It looks fake. But let's go ahead and read it anyways. Fuck it. Yeah, whatever. This just gets worse and worse. Yes, Kuro Games, developer of Wuthering Waves, is incorporating AI into their development process. They have posted job listings for AI-generated content. AI GC specialists have been linked to AI-assisted design tools and have faced community discussions regarding potential AI use in promotional artwork and character design. Yeah, I don't know about this one, because usually what would happen is that you would have the source pop up after each of these. But instead, the source is only popping up 6 different ones for just the community reaction, but then there's no sources at all for any of these. Yeah, and it looks like over here, the proof that this AI thing is only getting it from is Reddit and absolutely nowhere else. This doesn't even look real. This doesn't even look slightly accurate at all. And the fact that it says over Sigurd over here, when Foxhole is an American, I really think he just inspected Element this entire page and he just made it up, bro. Legitimately. That's just what it looks like. And now, naturally, right, we got to see what some of the quote retweets are regarding this. Come on, surely. Really? Nobody pointed out? Nobody pointed out that there's a massive fucking typo here that just seems to insinuate he has just been making all this up? This is Danish, if I'm not wrong. There's absolutely no way that it would show Danish for this part, and then the rest of the explanation is in proper fucking English. Absolutely no way at all. And so, guys, this is the narrative that we're deciding to go with. We've gone ahead and verifiably have some really suspicious looking shit that has no sources at all for anything except the community reaction when this page in Google always shows the sources after these so that you can actually click into them and look. But all we have are for Reddit +4 and then suddenly Reddit +6, with the only sources being shown literally Reddit, where people can just make shit up. And that's like kind of like one of the big things about that goddamn website. And so instead of deciding to back off, guys, right? Instead of actually owning up to the fact that we were spreading some of the most insane misinformation possible regarding the game because we can't see, we're actually disabled to some degree, instead of just owning up to our disability, which would honestly probably just explain the situation really clearly, we decided to, not just double down with this goofy ass tweet where we're trying to like now insinuate that these hands look weird. What's looking weird about these, bro? Do you have like 2 fingers IRL and so seeing 5 on a hand is like awkward to you? That's what I have to assume, that you're just like built different for everybody else. Because what the fuck is wrong with these? What is wrong with these? Oh, maybe her pinky's a little bit long, but you could just chalk that up to literal fucking angles because it's stretching towards you. And we just double dip. We just keep going. And we do this, and then we do this as well. Where this actually looks like the most fraudulent fucking AI oversight, AI overview that I feel like I have ever fucking seen. And the reality here, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is what Hoyoverse players get up to. This isn't like a situation where people are shitting on ZZZ, shitting on HSR, they're shitting on Genshin. We shit on those games because they do something bad. They do something that's not good. They do something that's literally just garbage. This is a situation where Hoyo shills like to take something that's completely normal and try to create fan fiction about what could actually be wrong with it. Do you all remember this situation over here? Oh boy.
Drama is so ridiculous that it even made it into JP News. Basically, there was a false accusation claiming that WuWa used AI to create Morny's illustration. He compared 2 different versions of the art, which proves zero
Y'all remember this?
evidence that they were using AI. Kuro literally stated that it doesn't represent the final look, so the design can be changed anytime. Then this guy added more false allegations by posting the result of an AI image detector using Morny's art, which
This was proven to be literally, they ran Mornier's art through AI to then run it into this checker to spread a false narrative.
Said it was 89% AI generated. The thing is, people aren't stupid. They checked it with the same website, and the results said the opposite, showing it's not likely an AI generated image.
Kind of like, I don't know, exactly the fucking response, exactly the fucking responses that we saw over here. Kind of like, oh, if I take a look at, like, the quote retweets over here, right? Isn't this just the exact same fucking thing that we just saw over here? It's crazy to do this again after you already got caught to this high of a degree already.
So this guy just photoshopped that fake result. Now the drama has reached JP articles and has become a big topic in the JP community.
It's just the same agenda over and over and over again. They just make shit up because they know there's nothing about the actual game to critique, to try to find issues with it, because they're just upset that Wuthering Waves is the best gacha game on the market. That's the only explanation I could think of. They're mad, and instead of being mad at the developers of their games in this tribalistic argument, they try to bring down others. It's been proven time and time and time again. It just keeps happening over and over and over. And when the CCs themselves of these clown communities in these clown games are doing that shit too, good fucking God, you can smell the desperation from miles away. And that's the truth. Those are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. And so hopefully we've been able to nip the next part of the Kuros using AI generated shit for their splash arts. We were able to nip that shit in the bud, because this has to be probably the most pathetic display I think any of us in the space have ever seen. And I've given you all the reasons for why. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.